What is up everyone, this is Justice, and today I'm going to do a classic games episode on one of the most classic games of all time, Shaakra Zombie Defense. So this game, made by Shaakra, was very popular back in 2008, 2009, up until 2011. 2012 is where it kind of fell off if I remember correctly, but it was one of the first popular survival games involving zombies. Basically, you spawn in with a pistol, you start building some sandbags, you basically just keep killing zombies. There's a shop that you can buy different weapons at. You upgrade your base. A very basic tycoon, but that's all we needed back in the day on Roblox. It was a very basic game to have hours and hours of fun. It was really fun playing with friends. Fortunately, Shaakra Zombie Defense, the one that's on his current place, is broken. It's the later version, of course, and it's broken. The shop doesn't work. The zombies are kind of whack. The gun models don't work. You can only use the pistol. But you can kind of get an idea of what this game was supposed to be and what this game was back before Shaakra quit Roblox or quit updating his game. The most recent version, he added like these tunnels, this sewer system. It came into this room. I'm not exactly sure what the whole point of the room was supposed to be, but there are these like OP cursed zombies, these overpowered ones that just shoot fireballs at you that are impossible to dodge. I don't really know if you can even kill these guys. Then there's like a portal. While his version is broken, there is a working old school version by TX Driver X that's an emulation of the 2009 to 2011 version of Shaakra Zombie Defense. This one actually works, and it is the old version. The shop works, there's even a leaderboard. Like the other version, you go set up your sandbags and you start killing zombies. And this one is way more realistic in terms of being Shaakra Zombie Defense, because back in the day, this game was hard. Look at how many zombies are coming after me. Just with that single pistol, there's no way I can take them all out. You gotta remember that you had a whole server on back then, so the zombies would attack everyone. But this is a real old school version. After I got enough points, I bought the sniper. Just type buy space sniper. Boom. Sniper's a one tap to the head on any zombie, but it does have a long reload. Oh, and another really cool feature is that when you die on this old school version, your base gets deleted. You have to start fresh, and it's a brilliant move on Shaakra's part because it adds a bunch of replay value to the game, and it basically gets people playing it for longer and having a lot more fun for longer. But you do keep your guns, so it's not a total kick to the nuts. Basically what I did was I just started farming up zombie kills. I wasn't going to build my base just yet. I was going to farm up zombie kills till I got the ray gun. Pew pew, 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 pew. So with the sniper and having the ray gun, I was able to take out just loads of zombies. My next goal was to get the dual chain guns, the strongest guns in the game, but first I built a little bit of a base just in case I had to go AFK. I'm telling you guys, if one night you're playing with friends, you're trying to find a game to play, go play this Shaakra's Zombie Defense on this guy's account. You will have a blast. So I buy the shutters here, but even though I bought the shutters, some zombies got in underneath. That always got me killed back in the day, so that's why I was making sure that there were none under there. But yeah guys, playing this game with your buddies, it'll be a blast, I'm telling you. It's a very basic but very fun game. If you haven't noticed, there have been moments where this message will pop up on screen saying, oh, the zombie horde is coming, they've united, and that's when a bunch of them just start spawning in. But you can see right here I got the chain gun, baby. This thing is insane. It has no reload unless you stop shooting. Real quick note, buying those spikes, you gotta be careful with those spikes there. But they definitely help. When you go AFK, they make it so the zombies don't climb on each other's backs and get you. Mowing the grass. Oh, and there's a car. Back in the day, the cars, they weren't like this. You had to have a tool to drive with the cars, and they were basically point and click. By the way, epic fail. So anyway guys, this was Shaakra Zombie Defense, one of the most classic games of all time, and the third game to ever hit 1 million place visits. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and thank you Shaakra for all the good memories.